Hey guys, how's it going? So I know this is a weird video concept, but I just kind of want to give a shout out and a few words to, I guess, the YouTubers that kind of, keep me going or inspire me or whatever. Like, if it wasn't for these channels, I don't think I would ever be on YouTube, you know? Either way, though, I have three segments in this video. YouTubers that don't have to do with video games, YouTubers that have to do with video games, and the third one, you'll figure that out soon. But enough bullshit, let's get started.
Don't drink that stuff! You're in training! Where's the caffeine? Good thumb control, nice foot placement. Only two cracks for that digit? Are you even practicing? Trust is part of the game!
Element of surprise.
Falling! Oh, can't find the new PlayStation 2? Get to Blockbuster! They've got new PS2 systems and games for rent!
Why do I even bother?
Blockbuster! Are you game enough? Didn't pre-order? They got you covered.
Alright, so I'm just gonna call this section the animated section since most of these YouTubers talk about cartoons and stuff. And when I said before that I wouldn't be here without this channel, I early meant it. The first one I'm talking about is Rebel Taxi. Like, I'm gonna lie, Rebel Taxi and Jet Set Radio was really the spark for this channel. Like, these two things really started it for real. I got a ton of inspiration from that dude. Like, you ever notice in every one of my videos that I put in like a video game commercial or some sort of commercial, I got from him. Like, watching his videos back in the day was a bit of an experience. Like his videos made you feel like you were in the 90s and the 2000s. And that's kind of what I want to do. If the guy would put in commercial breaks or "We'll be right back" from Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, he would legit put you back in the 2000s. And that's kind of something that I want to capture, of course, in my own way. And like I said before, he mostly just talks about cartoons and shit, but not gonna lie, this dude put me onto some very obscure shit, like Go Go Hyper Grind.
Go Go Hyper Grind, a wild skateboarding game featuring many furry humanoid animals. Yeah, forget Persona, get yourself a Fursona. Well, is the story any better? With the magic of JPEG sliding around, the story mode follows these tunes competing to be the star of their own Spumco show. Gee, that's about as appealing as getting casted in a Harvey Weinstein film.
They don't teach you how to be popular in school.
Huh, what's on that photo she's looking at?
Rated T14, my ass. Damn, son.
And Super Magnetic Neo.
This right here is a 3D platformer elevated by its magnet gimmick. I consider Neo an almost classic ruined by odd controls and deranged difficulty spikes. This game will suck out your soul and refuse to swallow. It probably could have sold better if there was more marketing than, this desperate magazine ad. Hey, check it. They'll give you $5 if you buy this game at a Sears store. The fact they want me to enter a Sears is the most insulting part.
Yeah, that dude is legendary, but I have another YouTuber that I want to talk about, and I have a funny story with this one. It's Hats Off Media. Now, this is another channel that talks about animation, cartoons, but I have a funny story with this one. So, like, I think, 6 months ago, I was binge watching Powerpuff Girls, and you know when you have an idea and you stick to it for a while and you work on it. I started working on a Powerpuff Girls deep dive. I was gonna go into the animation, the voice actors, all that stuff. As soon as I start working on it, bro uploads this. I mean, no hate, but like, damn. As soon as I started working on my video, he just bombs it. But no, the bro makes great stuff. He's also another channel that kind of focuses on the early 2000s and talks about Cartoon Network cartoons, and honestly, he's great. I mean, he's talked about Johnny Bravo.
When people talk about the classic shows of Cartoon Network, you always hear the same answers. Dexter, Powerpuff Girls, Cow and Chicken if you're nasty. But one show that always comes up from everybody, except Cartoon Network themselves, is Johnny Bravo. I know the show's premise of guy hits on girls that doesn't want him is outdated, but if Mickey Mouse is still walking the streets, Johnny should be too.
They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with.
Just slap a whoopee disclaimer on it and play the stupid cartoon. It's kinda worse if you ignore it.
Another legendary YouTuber, and I mean, bro also put me onto some underground music too, so shout out to him. Now we're gonna move on to the meat and potatoes, the gaming YouTubers. Not gonna lie, that felt cringe to say, but whatever. So the first gaming YouTuber I want to talk about is Paper Dawn. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking respect this dude. Like, he can make videos on anything. From Legos to retro gaming to SpongeBob to Peanuts. Like, I respect the grind. And this is also another YouTuber that put me onto very obscure games.
Next game I have is another kind of like similar story to the other games. Drill Dozer, complete in box, really bad condition though. I have a story about that which I'll tell, but Drill Dozer is one of those Game Boy games with a big ol' rumble pack attached. This game is excellent. This game is so good. And it's made by Game Freak, so it's made by the guys that made Pokemon. And it's a platformer. It's so good. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. Or if it's like kind of been on your radar but you haven't tried it out, try it out in an emulator. It's really good.
Plus, I mean, for the most part, most of his videos kind of have like a cozy vibe. Probably because he films it on the couch, but still. The next YouTuber I want to talk about is really a legend. Like, it's another YouTuber that's been making videos for a decade at this point. Of course, Nitro Red. Like, this dude drops nothing but fucking bangers. He talks about video games from a nostalgic and analytical level that I just really can't do, but I hope to one day. Another thing about Nitro Red, right? Now, of course, talks about retro games and indie games. And the thing I like about him, right? Like, bro put me onto some very obscure shit. Like, this dude digs into the depths of fucking video games about the most obscure shit. Like, bro put me on Whiplash, Dr. Muto, Blinks, Rocket Robot on Wheels. Like, he put me onto all those games, and even if he talks about a game that I don't care about, for something not my interest, he will still make it fucking interesting. Bro put me onto so many good games, and yeah, his content is just top tier. Ladies and gentlemen, there's one more segment in this video that I want to talk about, and it's YouTubers that hold a special place to me. These people really made my channel. Of course, I gotta bring up the homies. Farilja, Nintendo, Lucurian.io, Mercy, Ellison, Hatham Gruxton. With every one of those channels I'm either cool with or we've collabed before. I mean, you've seen Farilja on here a few times, same with Lucurian. Every one of those channels means something. Either way though, if you want to, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, no rush, and tell me down below who's your favorite YouTuber. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Stop it!